Hello to all my beautiful people out there. This is your friend Ashish, and in today's lesson, we are going to learn what is an adverb clause. What is an adverb clause? What does it do in a sentence? How to use it in a sentence? We'll learn everything about it. Let's do it. Alright, guys. Now, the very first thing to understand is that it is a clause, which means it is a group of words that contains the subject verb combination. It means it has both the subject and the verb. And it always starts with some subordinating conjunctions. Conjunctions such as because, since, when, for, whenever, as if, where, and all the conjunctions that you see on your screen. So since it starts with a subordinating conjunction, it is a dependent clause. It does not stand on its own. It does not give a clear meaning. It is a dependent clause which depends on other part of the sentence. Now let us understand what does it do. Adverb clause, the name is adverb clause. So it is a clause that works, that acts as an adverb in a sentence. And what does an adverb do? It modifies the verb in the sentence. So an adverb clause, like an adverb, gives information about the verb in the sentence. Sometimes it's also used to modify an adjective and an adverb. But it is not used a lot to give information about adjectives and adverbs. It is used to give information to modify verbs in the sentence. So it answers the following question. When the action happened or happens, this is called an adverb of time. Where the action happened or happens, this is called an adverb of place. Why the action happened or happens, this is called an adverb of reason or purpose. And the last is how the action is done or will be done in future. This is called an adverb of manner. Now let us take some examples and understand how to use it in a sentence. Example number 1. I shout at people when they piss me off. Yeah, I do. I shout at people when they piss me off. So in this example, when they piss me off is our adverb clause. When coming in the beginning of the sentence, they is the subject of the clause and piss is the verb. So it's a clause starting with a subordinating conjunction. So it's giving information about the verb shout. It is telling us, when do I shout? It is telling us the time of the action. When do I shout? I shout at people when they piss me off. Alright, so this whole clause, when they piss me off, is giving information, modifying the verb shout, giving information about it, telling us the time of the action. When do I shout at people? I shout at people when they piss me off. That's the right thing to do, right? Okay, let's look at the next example. Tommy will get married after he gets a job. Tommy will get married after he gets a job. So after he gets a job is our adverb clause. After is the subordinating conjunction coming in the beginning of the clause. He is the subject of the clause. Gets is the verb. So it's a clause, rightfully, right? It has both the subject and the verb. Now, this is giving information. This is modifying the verb will get married, right? Tommy will get married. Now, the question is when. If you ask the question when, if you ask about the time of the action, you will get your adverb clause. Tommy will get married after he gets a job. So it is modifying the verb. It is giving us more information about the action of the sentence. He will get married after he gets a job, which is the right thing to do, I guess. So an adverb clause of time generally starts with these following conjunctions. When, whenever, before, after, until, while, as soon as. Alright. Now let us look at the next example. I am coming to meet you where we met last week. So where we met last week is our adverb clause. Where is the subordinating conjunction coming in the beginning of the clause. We is the subject, met is the verb. So it's a clause. This clause, this adverb clause is giving information about the verb coming. It is telling us about the place of the action. Where is the action happening? I am coming to meet you. Where? The moment you ask the question, where am I coming to meet you? You get your adverb clause, where we met last week. So where we met last week is an adverb clause of place that is telling us, that is giving us information about the place of the action. I am coming to meet you. Where? Where is the place? Where we met last week. Let us take one more example. You can place it wherever you want. you can place it wherever you want. So wherever you want is our adverb clause. Wherever is the subordinating conjunction coming in the beginning of the clause. You is the subject of the clause and want is the verb. Now this clause wherever you want is modifying the verbal phrase can place. Where can I place it? The moment you ask the question, you get your adverb clause. Wherever you want. Where can I place it? Wherever you want. So it is giving us information about the verb of the sentence. It is telling us where can the action happen. Wherever you want. You can place it wherever you want. Let us look at the next example. She follows me everywhere I go. Damn girl, you follow me everywhere I go. Alright. So everywhere I go is my adverb clause. Everywhere is the subordinating conjunction coming in the beginning. I is the subject of the clause. Go is the verb. So everywhere I go is my adverb clause, giving information about the verb follow. She follows me where? Everywhere I go. It is telling us, it is giving information about the place of the action. She follows me. Where does she follow me? Every fucking where I go. She follows me everywhere I go. So these examples are adverb clauses and these generally start with these conjunctions. Wherever, everywhere, anywhere. Alright. So these generally start with these conjunctions. Alright, let's move to the next example. I teach English because I love it. I teach English because I love it. So because I love it is our adverb clause. Because is the subordinating conjunction coming in the beginning of the clause. I is the subject of the clause and love is the verb. So it's a clause, right? It has both the things, the subject and the verb. Now it is telling us the reason of the action. I teach English. Why? Why do I teach English? Because I love it. Because I love it. So I love it is modifying the verb, is giving information about the action teach. Why do I teach English? Because I love it. So because I love it is giving us the reason of the action teach. Why do I teach English? Because I love it. Let's take one more example. He did not come to my office since it was raining. He did not come to my office since it was raining. So since it was raining is our adverb clause. Since is the subordinating conjunction coming in the beginning of the clause. It is the subject and was raining is my verbal phrase. So it's a clause, right? Now this is telling us the reason. This is giving us the reason why he did not come to the office. Okay, because or since it was raining. You can also say because it was raining, since it was raining. So all these clauses are giving us the reason why he did not come to my office, since it was raining. Let's take one more example. People do not get what they want because they do not get out of their comfort zone. People do not get what they want. Why? Because they do not want to get out of their comfort zone. Because they do not get out of their comfort zone is my adverb clause starting with the subordinating conjunction because, and they is the subject here. Do not want is my verbal phrase. So it's a clause clearly, right? Now it is telling us the reason why people do not get what they want in their life. Why? Because they really do not want to get out of their comfort zone. So this is giving us the reason. This is modifying the verb do not get. They do not get what they want. Why? Because they do not want to get out of their comfort zone. It's a reality, man. If you do not get out of your comfort zone, you will not achieve things. So let's do this. So guys, all these examples we've seen here, these are adverb clauses of reasons or purposes. And these generally start with conjunctions such as because, since, and for. Now let us move to the next example. She speaks as if she owns everyone. Speaks as if she owns everyone. So as if she owns everyone is my adverb clause. As if is the subordinating conjunction coming in the beginning of the clause. She is the subject, owns is the verb. Now this is telling us how she speaks, in what manner she speaks. She speaks as if she owns everyone. That's not a good thing to do, but she does it, man, and I don't like it. She speaks as if she owns everyone. All right, so as if she owns everyone is modifying the verb speak, is telling us in what manner does she speak. All right, so she speaks as if she owns everyone. All right, let's look at the next example. You can cook food however you like. So however you like is my adverb clause, however is my subordinating conjunction coming in the beginning of the clause. You is the subject and like is the verb. So it's a clause. Now it is telling us in what manner you can cook. You can cook food obviously however you like. So you have all the privilege in the world, man. You can cook food however you like, in whatever way you like to cook. So these sentences are adverb clauses of manner. We call them adverb clauses of manner. And these generally start with conjunctions such as however, how, as if, as though. Alright? These generally start with these conjunctions. Now guys, I told you in the beginning of the lesson that adverbs also give information about adjectives and adverbs. So now let me give you some examples where or modify adjectives and adverbs. I will meet you tomorrow when my parents are not here. So when my parents are not here is my adverb clause, starting with the subordinating conjunction when. My parents is the subject of the clause and are is the verb. Now this clause is giving information about what? About will meet? No. It's giving information about the adverb tomorrow. I will meet you tomorrow when my parents are not here. So this adverb clause is modifying an adverb tomorrow. I will meet you tomorrow when my parents are not here. Now let us take an example where an adverb clause is modifying an adjective. My mother is upset with me because I did not marry the girl she likes. So because I did not marry the girl she likes is my adverb clause giving information about an adjective. Upset. Why is my mother upset? Because I did not marry the girl she likes. So this whole clause, because I did not marry the girl she likes, is giving information about an adjective, not the verb. It's telling us why my mother is upset, because I did not marry the girl she likes. So guys, an adverb clause can also modify adjectives and adverbs, but it is generally used to modify a verb in the sentence. I mean, you will not see adverb clauses modifying adjectives and adverbs a lot. You will generally find adverb clauses to modify verbs. So I hope you guys got it. I hope you guys understood what is an adverb clause, how does it look like, how to use it in a sentence, what does it modify. I hope you've learned everything. And I'm pretty sure you're feeling more confident about it. And if you are, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, any doubts, do let me know in the comment section below. And I'll see you very soon with a new topic. Till then, keep learning, have fun. I'm out.